My name is Jason Pritzel. I'm the lead geologist at Budinger and Associates. Geologist, well, by definition of the word, is someone who studies the Earth and the processes that take place on planet Earth. Budinger's, it's a pretty dynamic company. We do a lot of things. We've got an environmental engineering department. We've got a geotechnical engineering department that I'm a little more involved in. We've also got a construction materials testing and special inspection department. And on top of all that, we've got an Army Corps of Engineers certified lab to do all the soil testing. The most important thing about what we do, being able to correctly identify the types of materials that are beneath the ground surface that are going to impact the project. Not everybody knows how to identify a native gravel formation correctly. Some people may look at, oh, it's gravel, but maybe that gravel's been disturbed, and we don't like to build things on soil that's been disturbed. So being able to correctly identify undisturbed native soil is a major component to making sure we get it done right. If someone wants to put in a new housing development, we're going to go in there and dig test pits, maybe some soil borings, try to figure out if there's any bedrock in the way of where they might want to put some sewer lines. Figure out what the soil types are like there, making sure that there's no undesirable loose soils that they're going to build houses on. The curriculum is great. We had some great instructors out there. The learning environment, all the classes weren't in a massive auditorium style room. It was a pretty intimate environment, really. We had a relatively large class, maybe 20 or 30 of us, but it wasn't so big that you couldn't get some one-on-one time with the instructor. And that part was great. A lot of hands-on lab experiences, field trips. They did a great job of taking us out in the field and showing us things. Learn about it in the classroom and now go see it out in the field. After you get your bachelor's degree in geology, one of the first things that I did was I took the Fundamentals of Geology ASBOG exam. It's a nationally standardized test that everybody in the country takes the same test on the same day. So once you pass the Fundamentals of Geology test, now you can work in the field as a geologist for 5 years. You gain experience, and after 5 years, now you're eligible to take the Practice of Geology exam, and when you pass that, you receive your license as a geologist. Now you can stamp a geohazard report, for example. I love doing what I do, just because it's not always an easy thing. It's challenging. It's rewarding. Our principal engineer gives us a lot of freedom to, here's a project. Here's what these developers want to do. Figure out where the best places for test pits or borings are going to be, and so we get that figured out where we want to do these explorations, and then you go do them and you find out what you can. You come back and you choose what tests you want to run on the soils, and you write a report about it. So it's kind of a start to finish thing, and we're just giving it. It's like, go make it happen, and it's great. At the end of the day, when that report's written and you give it up for review and the engineer says, this is awesome, you're like, all right, nailed it.